The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come. And it would take a very brave person indeed to predict the outcome. What an enticing prospect. Stay tuned, all the action coming up next.
Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Barcelona, and he's in. Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Played over. Couldn't quite hang on. He's in control of the situation. An effective challenge. Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Robert Lewandowski is one of those natural finishers and could be a big part of the story today, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. Martinez. And here's Galeno. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And that is offside. Christensen. Gundogan. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? To close down the shot. Rafinha. An encouraging move from Barca, but nothing comes of it. Eustachio. Mehdi Taremi. Pepe. João Mario. Delivering it into the box. Keeper getting the touch. Wendell. Can he finish? Still a chance. On a time for composure on the ball. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw in here. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. But they dealt with the threat posed. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
And over comes the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. So the corner played into the box. Rafinha, promising move from Barcelona. But quick thinking defensively. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, having previously been admonished by the referee, that was always likely to be seen as a bookable offence.
Yeah, he's had the warning. He just couldn't control himself though, could he?
Lewandowski is in position at the far post. Not really the ideal clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. De Jong. Galeno. And that'll be offside. Really clever pressing. Christensen. Gavi. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? A gift for any goalkeeper. Gundogan. Teammates available. Vital intervention. Lewandowski, and a shooting chance for Lewandowski. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Romeu. And back with Lewandowski. Gundogan. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And Grujic. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately.
And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, Robert Lewandowski hasn't quite influenced the game in the manner we thought he might, Stuart.
Well, he's been very quiet so far. He just hasn't got away from his marker. He needs to find a spark from somewhere and start testing this goalkeeper.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. He's got space. And crossed in there. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now.
Well, what a chance to take the lead, and doesn't he know it? But will they get a better one than that?
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. And delivered into the box. Magnificent defending. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Grujic. Plays it back. And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Gavi. And a strong tackle. Grujic, he's got to score! Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there. Well, I think it's fair to say he's not overly pleased, is he?
Romeu. Now with De Jong. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Joao Cancelo. With a textbook interception. Christensen. Gundogan. Joao Cancelo. On to De Jong. Thwarting him. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Pedri. Now, who can he play it to? Able to skip past his man. Can he finish? Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
Christensen. 20 minutes to go. De Jong. And moving the ball nicely. And played in. And in the end, no damage done. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending. And teammates around him. And he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one.
Well, Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, creating chance after chance too. You have to feel the pressure is going to tell at some point. It's no less
they
than
could put it away, Stuart. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and Lewandowski does the rest. Hits through the back of the ball with such power, it's a great finish.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Galeno. And options in the centre. The outcome is a goal kick here. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the 1 goal.
Pedri. And Christensen. Oriol Romeu. Pedri. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. And support available. Oh, he's through here. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
I must say, this looks promising. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Joao Cancelo. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. A lot of space to attack. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Gavi. And that is that. Barcelona, I must say, will be scratching their heads based on this. An awful start to the Champions League season.
Well, that's not the result they were looking for. It makes the next game really important now. They need to respond in that one.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance today, only emphasised by the late winner. An extremely important moment, and boy, did he deliver.